So today's YouTube channel, if you've ever wondered what the hell is going on with your business, why it's not growing, why potentially you're staying exactly the same position despite getting clients through the door, this is now going to help you understand why that is and exactly what you can do about it. But to highlight my explanation within this video, I'm going to do a case study of an imaginary client. Okay, so for example, I had a client conversation the other day. They came into the conversation wondering why their business was exactly the same position as it was 6 months ago and it hadn't progressed whatsoever. So I asked for two numbers. That was it. Okay, how many clients are you leaving your business, on average every single month? She said 4. Okay, 4 leave. Then I said, right, okay, perfect. How many clients are you gaining per month then? And she said, yeah, I'm actually gaining 4 is my intake of clients each and every month on average. I was like, right, okay, we can see why this is the case now. Okay, you're staying exactly the same for every for every 1 you're getting, 1 is then leaving, and again, just sort of equaling itself out, cancelling itself out, so it just stays as maintaining essentially. Diving into this, and at first glance, initially looking at these numbers, we'll think, right, intake's pretty good actually, like 4 per month on average. They're really good numbers. So that leads us to believe that if you're now losing 4 clients per month, that's quite a high number. So that tells us you've got a retention problem. The problem is that clients aren't actually staying in the business long enough for you to now build out that recurring revenue and keeping them as long as we would like them to make sure that essentially financial and psychological safety is there for you to feel okay in the business, which is really important. But that is from first glance. Okay, you may look at the numbers at face value and think, right, retention's a problem, intake's pretty good, retention's a problem. But just to now dive a layer deeper in this example I've got here, and just to highlight that we need to look a little bit closer to find out what's really going on. So if we now look at the 4 clients leaving, the next question you would ask yourself is, why are these 4 clients leaving? And the answer in this example that will be given is that, the vast majority of clients are actually leaving because, they spent a month here and they're not quite happy with the service, and or they're after a quick fix result, and or they're just generally not ready to make a change, or they have different problems which I can't solve, or they want different things which I can't provide. If it's any of those answers, that tells you that they are the wrong people in your business. Your business is not set up to help solve their problems and help them achieve the success that they want. Okay? For in this example here, if it was a lifestyle changing business, which as we all know will probably be a minimum of a 12-month stay, if that business is now actually getting people in the door which are previously from Weight Watchers or Slimming World, as we know, they're quite very short time horizon clients where they think, let's get results quite quick. So that tells us that the problem is retention, yes, but what is causing that problem in retention? What's causing that problem in retention is actually the messaging and the marketing and the actual consultation calls. Because if you're messaging and marketing to people about quick fixes, but your business is a lifestyle business, you're getting the wrong people in, which means they're then leaving as quickly as possible. So in order to fix the retention problem, we have to fix the messaging and marketing problem first. So in reality, it's not a retention problem. It's the retention is the problem as a byproduct of a marketing problem. So just now looking deeper into certain layers to find out what's really going on, because again, at face value, it could be like, right, retention is a problem, but why is the retention the problem? Okay, it's not directly retention. The retention is the problem because it's a byproduct issue of the real problem, which is how you're messaging and marketing, and also secondly, how you're actually now venting these clients out on a sales call. Like, what is the process we now have to make sure they are actually the right people that come into the business? A couple of tips for that. 2 things. 1, making sure that when you are asking clients questions on these consultation calls and asking what problems they have and what they want to succeed at, you need to make sure that your business actually solves them problems that they have and your business actually takes them to the success that they want to go to. Okay, they're really important things. So making sure that you're actually qualifying them through those questions. And secondly as well, if we now sort of dive into psychology, there's actually a psychological theory in terms of behavior change and making sure that on this 5-part cycle of a behavior change that everyone will go through, they'll go through pre-contemplation, contemplation, action, consistency, and then relapse, I definitely highly recommend you look into this. You then need to look at action. Someone that is in the action stages of making change in their behaviors. If someone is in contemplation or pre-contemplation, it means they're sort of using words like, I'll try, maybe, I could do that. Whereas in action stage, they're far more direct with what they're saying. I will do that. I can do that. And that psychological theory, we now need to research and look into what phrases and words people in the action stage will actually be using in that consultation call. So those two principles there will help you really now determine whether they're the right fit for your business or not. But again, this is just now to highlight what could be that missing piece or the underlying missing piece of a business that isn't growing potentially. So again, hope this helps. Any comments that you found beneficial on here, please let me know in the comments. And of course, if there's any content you want to see in here which would be beneficial, please let me know.